welcome to my channel. I'm Magical Maiden, and this is a jewelry tutorial of how to make a crescent moon and star choker necklace. Okay, now I had some computer problems, so I had already went ahead and did it because in the beginning I did some, but step by step, but unfortunately the computer issue messed with that. Now I lost that. Okay, so some of you may have seen the video that I made making these earrings, the crescent and the moon, out of these filigree shapes. Now they were originally gold. Let me see if I can find something in that color. Okay, see the star, and that was this gold. Now I've explained in my other videos, so I won't get into it too much, that the filigree shapes that I wanted only came in gold, and it was like a 120 piece set, but they were gold. So what I did was I painted them, and you can paint them using nail polish or using this. I've even done some with some spray paint. I had my husband spray paint them out in the shed, but this is what I used. I got this from Hobby Lobby. You can see, and a little goes a long way for this. I've been using this for months. Or you can use this paint. That was $7.99. This is like $2.99, about $3. But I've used the silver paint, and then I put some of this nail polish, glitter polish, over to give it that glistening shine. Now you could also spray paint it with the mirror shine, a mirror finish, and these were actually, see the difference? This was spray painted with the mirror shine, so it's a higher shine. But as you can see next to it, but because this is kind of flat, even though it looks shiny, but to add that extra boost and make it as shiny, I added this. So a coat, 1 or 2 coats, or however much, it's a little bling to it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that option. It's a mirror finish. I'd have to get the name of that spray paint that's out in the shed, and I like that. So that's the difference. Okay, so they were these shapes, like I said, and I got some of those little blingies, but you can get acrylic gemstones. But these were in a package from Walmart. They were little blingy adhesives. This was also in a different one, and I showed it. If you look in my jewelry tutorial playlist, you'll see other videos where I showed you the packages and everything. So, and if you look below this video in the description box, I'll give you the link. And if I don't have the link, well, I'll definitely give you the link for this whole set. But if you don't have a link for something, it's because I don't have the link. I bought them, but I'll list where I purchased the other items. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so in this tutorial, what you're seeing here is I had the crescent moon, and I used some clear E6000 jewelry glue and a toothpick, and after I painted it, it adds some of my glitter polish, about 2 coats, front and back. I put 3 of these here to match the earrings. Now, I believe this was at Hobby Lobby. I found these little ones with the stars, and I attached that to dangle. Now I might do that to the earrings, because to the earrings this is what I did. So I might attach one here. I have to see if there's room enough, and I'll attach it here. But I might leave this here because it has the star dangling from the bottom. But I wanted to make a matching choker. So then I attached with the chain. So this is about a little, you know, it depends on how long you want it. And I just got some chain. This is the chain I used. You can use any kind. You get this in a roll. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, or you can go online and order it anywhere, even on Amazon. But I found this at Hobby Lobby. And you're going to need your cutters to cut the chain, and then your jewelry working pliers, usually your round nose and chain nose, to open and close some of these jump rings. And what I used is a 6mm jump ring and some 4mm jump rings. And these are the 4mm. They're kind of small. And these are the 6. And these are thinner. They're not the thicker kind. And I got these at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so what you want to do now, we want to create this. Now this is 17 inches around all the way from here to the clasp. From the clasp, once you add the clasp and the jump ring for the clasp, then it brings it to about 17.5. Okay, now typically a choker is 16 inches, give or take an inch, maybe 16.5 or whatever. But I wanted this to hang just a little bit less. Now if you want it more, just make it 16 inches and then attach that. Now if you have a wider neck, or if you're making to sell or give as gifts, then you want to make that a little, you know, bigger for the person's neck. But typically a choker size is 16 inches around, but I made it 17, and then with that it came a little, you know, a little longer. But like I said, it's an easy fix if you want it shorter. Just keep trying it on until you see. Okay, now this is easy. I just cut a piece of chain. If you want this to hang longer, you can. If you want it to hang shorter, you can. And the same with the stars. Okay, now you can get these, like I said, it came in a where they have the chains. This particular one I think I got at Michael's. I'm trying to remember. And I think these stars I got at Hobby Lobby, and this was on sale at Michael's. It's like a bunch of, these are little ones. That's the one I put here. So what I was going to do was I was going to hang these here, but you can't really see them, so I still might add them as an element in there. But you can mess with it however you want. If you didn't want these, so this is the brand in case you want to find this. You see the prices there. Okay. And I believe I got these at Hobby Lobby. Yep, these were at Hobby Lobby. It says in the back. So these ones I got at Hobby Lobby, and these I got at Michael's. They come in a chain and a bunch of, they're really cute. Okay. But since I've already painted them, I cut a chain. I cut a piece of chain, and I used some 4mm jump rings to attach it to the star. And there, and here what I did, because you only have a little bit of a hole here, is I put a 6mm jump ring, and then in that jump ring I put another 6mm jump ring that would hang down, and then through the star I put another 6mm jump ring, so it kind of hangs like that. Okay, and that's all I did. And this was a little longer, and like I said, you can play around with the chain. You can make it as long as short as you want. Obviously you want these to be, sorry about the dogs, my window's open, and neighbors' dogs. So you have to make these chains a little shorter because you want the crescent to hang. But any length you want, as long as the stars are shorter than the crescent. Okay? Let's see that. So now what I'm going to do, now to make this, what I did was I went and I got these. You can get these kind of clear beads. I believe I got these at Hobby Lobby. And then I had these, see these little shimmering connector pieces. You can use any kind. Then these are little hexagon beads. You can use any kind for that. So what you want to do is just get these clear kind of shiny beads. And it was again from Bead Landing. And then, and you can get that at Michael's. You don't have to just get that at Hobby Lobby. So this was probably at Michael's. Let me just take a look and make sure. Because I want to make sure I'm giving you the right. Nope, these were at Hobby Lobby. Okay. And the price for these were $4.99 for these round ones. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I took a piece of wire. This is like 18 gauge. And I took my round nose and I made a loop on one end. Then I put this one and then the shiny bead, then that, and I made a loop on the other end after I cut the excess. And I did that all the way around. As you can see, these were smaller than these were bigger than smaller, bigger, smaller, and then even bigger here. And you can have it in any configuration you want, or you could have them all the same size. It doesn't matter. And you can find these shiny beads, connecting pieces, anywhere. Just pick the type you like. You can find them online. You can find them at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. They come in kits. They come separate. You just got to look for those particular ones. I had them already from another kit, so I've had them for a long time. And I really don't remember which place I got it, but it's probably Hobby Lobby. So after you get all that, you just keep going around, keep making them with your pieces of wire, okay? Just keep going. Once you made them, then I attach them. I attach them with a 6mm jump ring. See? So the middle one, figure out where your center is, put a 6mm jump ring and attach the chain. Then I did another one, and then another one, and then I just went around, and these are gonna hang higher up, so I put them, I went from here, I skipped two whole sections, and then in the center where that is, I hung it. Okay, so now I'm not done. I want to add something more. So I was going to add these stars, but then it's too many stars. So now I got these beads from Michael's, these teardrop beads. And I'm going to hang them from this jump ring. I'm going to probably hang them from a chain or something, or a few jump rings. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so what you're going to need is some head pins. You can get them anywhere, and this is what they look like, just like a head of a pin, because these are the type of teardrop beads that have the hole in the bottom. They're not the ones that go from the top. So it's going to be like this. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to trim the excess and save the excess, because you never know. Save old wire because you can always use it. But I'm going to just cut enough and leave some so I can make a loop at the end. All right, so go ahead and keep your thumb and push on that end. Now hold it and make sure you're leaving enough. And then once you cut it, take your round nose and go ahead and make your loop. So once it should look like that. If you're seeing it. See? All right. Now what I'm going to do, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side, but I'm just going to show you this. So I'm going to take a 6mm jump ring. You can use 4mm if you prefer the smaller ones. I'm going to open that, and these are the thinner ones, okay? So do you want them hanging like this, or do you want them down a little? Do you want to hang them from a chain? Well, I think I don't want to hang them from a chain. I think I want them hanging from some more jump rings. So now I have it. I'm going to put my 4mm in there, and then I'm going to close it. I'm going to go like that. If that falls off, you didn't shut it all the way. Okay. Now I'm going to get this, make sure this is shut all the way. Also the 4mm that I attached. And let's see, do I want to hang that? I want maybe two more. So I'm going to get two more 4mm jump rings, and I'm going to attach it. Okay, so now I've done that. I've attached it, and I like the way it's hanging. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. So what I did, just to recap, is I put one 6mm jump ring, and then 3 4mm jump rings, and the last 4mm jump ring I attached right here to the section next to it, to that 6mm jump ring. And now I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. Okay, so here it is. This is what it looks like. I'm going to try to give you a better look. So that's what it looks like. I have it on. It's all glittery and shimmery, and you'll be able to see it better another time when I use it, and it'll match my earrings. Now again, you can go longer with all these. I might actually add another, but I think I like this. You can make these any length. You can make this hang longer. You can make these go a little bit longer, however you want. 17 and a half inches around when you include the clasp and the extra jump ring for the clasp. Otherwise, it's just 17 inches without any of the clasp or jump rings to complete it. And that's it. And that's what it's going to look like. So if you didn't want these big stars, you can use this and just get rid of, and then not use these filigree ones. See? And then I would just use this. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Or you can add this in here instead of the bead. But I didn't want too many stars, or if you find crescent moon ones that are clear. But I like this. See, that's how they hang. So that's how it hangs. You can have it that way. So yeah, it makes a good match to those earrings. And there are those earrings that I made, and it's a nice set. That's why I chose to use this, so it works well. And I can hang like that little star off of here too if I choose. But that's what it looks like, and I'm going to show you some pictures off of me. So you can see how nicely that this all hangs together. Now if you didn't want these beads so close to that star, you can hang them somewhere between there or here, or you can move these up a little. But I kind of like the way that hangs. You can hang more up here if you'd like. But I like that, and I like how it goes with the earrings that I made. And like I said, this is an option. You can hang that off of there, and I can do the same with those. That's it. Hope you like this short. So I hope you like this easy tutorial for this crescent moon and star choker necklace. And if you haven't seen the tutorial for these earrings, please go check out my jewelry tutorial playlist. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Click the bell for future notifications, and keep checking back, because you never know when you don't get notified, just in case, because you never know, there might be a video that you didn't know was there. So please remember to like, share, and comment, even if it's just to say hello, and let me know if you're going to make this. And remember, all the links are below this video in the description box, and if I don't have links for these items, the store where I purchase these will be next to the name of the item, so you'll know where to get them. Okay, so that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my videos. Bye.